সো এখন যাচ্ছি হচ্ছে ডোবার কাছালে। ডোবার কাছে দেখবো আর কি, যদিও ট্যুরের এই প্যাকেজটা ডোবার কাছালের টিকিটের সাথে অ্যাড না। তো ডোবার কাছালে ঢুকতে হলে আমাকে আলাদা টিকিট কাটতে হবে। তো যাচ্ছি ডোবার ক্যাসেল ভিজিট করার জন্য। তার আগে আবার একটু ভিডিও দেখাই, যেখানে উইট হচ্ছে ফ্রান্স আর কি, ওইদিকে এখান থেকে ফিরে যায়, এখান থেকে টানেলও আছে। তো এটা হচ্ছে ইংলিশ চ্যানেল আর কি, যেটা ফেমাস আর কি, সেটা আপনারা সবাই জানেন। And it is so beautiful. ক্যাসেল এখানে দেখা যাচ্ছে, ওই যে ক্যাসেল দূরে আর কি পাহাড়ের উপরে। তো hopefully it will be most exciting visit to inside the castle. I mean, এই দেখেন ওই যে ক্যাসেল, এই যে ক্যাসেল একদম পাহাড়ের উপরে। এটা হচ্ছে ডোভার ক্যাসেল। এখন এটা ভিজিট করবো। ওয়াও, দ্যাটস সো কুল। দেখতে পাচ্ছেন ম্যাপ, এভরিথিং ইজ হিয়ার। তো এখন যাচ্ছি ডোভার ক্যাসেলে। এটা হচ্ছে এন্ট্রেন্স, এখান থেকে টিকিট কাটতে হবে। টিকিট কেটে তারপর ভিতরে ঢুকতে হবে আর কি। সাইডে কিন্তু সি, দেখেন একটা ভিউ, কি ভিউ! ভিউ দেখেন, কি একটা ভিউ! ওহ মাই গড! এটা হচ্ছে ডোভার ক্যাসেল। এখন এটা ঢুকবো এবং ভিতরে এক্সপ্লোর করবো। তো জানি না ভিডিও কথা দেবে কিনা, বাট সাইডে দেখেন বাড়িগুলো একদম পাহাড়ের উপরে। অসাধারণ একটা ভিউ, অ্যামেজিং ভিউ, ইটস সো কুল। Wow, this is so cool, amazing. এটা হচ্ছে এন্ট্রেন্স। ওয়াও, it is so cool, it's amazing. Wow. Oh. ডোয়ার ক্যাসলে ঢুকে পড়েছি। ওকে, সিক্রেট ওয়ারটাইম টানেল, ফায়ার কমান্ড পোস্ট, কার পার্ক, গ্রেট টাওয়ার, সাকা রোড। That's so cool, man. This is so cool. So cool. It has an entrance. So this is a place like a cool place. So চলুন একটু সি সাইডে যাই। ক্যাসেল থেকে সি সাইড দেখার ভিউ মজাই আলাদা। That is amazing. That's so cool, man. Wow. Excellent view. United Kingdom flag. চলেন এদিকটা একটু ঘুরে দেখি। It's gonna be a very, very busy day after finish this place. We're gonna visit the city of Canterbury. কি একটা ভিউ, একদম সমুদ্রের পাড়ে ক্যাসেল করছে। It is so cool. This area is so big. Wow. Wow. So cool. তো আমি এখন ক্যাসলের ভিতরে আছি। It is a huge place, I mean, it's a really big place. It was a next restaurant, I think. A pub. It's quite close. কি অবস্থা দেখি এখানে একটা বাজার আছে, মোচা ফুড আছে, হট ফুড, স্যান্ডউইচ, হট কেক, ওকে, so lots of things here if you want. Wow, that's so cool. Dressing station, oh, wow. Wow. so cool, man. This is so cool. সেখানে দেখি তো সিক্রেট ওয়ার টাইম টানেল দেখি That's gonna be so cool. This is so cool, man. ভিতরে একদম ফুল এসি ভরা এসির ভিতরে আছি এরকম লাগছে মাটা কিন্তু হোয়াইট চুনা মাটি চুনা চক স্টাইলের মাটি আর কি বাহ This is amazing. So no entry. Oh. Secret water time tunnel uncovered. Okay. Wow. This shop, okay.
Das ist eine eklige, das ist nicht komposiert.
So এখন আছি আমি ডোভার ক্যাসেলের ভিতরে and এখন আপনাদেরকে ডোভার ক্যাসেল ঘুরে ঘুরে দেখাবো আমার পিছনে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এখান থেকে চলে যাব সো ডোভার ক্যাসেলটা দেখে আসি and it's amazing বুঝতে পারছেন যে একদম সি সাইডের পাশে এই ক্যাসেলটি so it will be very good overview so I'm very tired because this castle almost over the hills I climb like 5 minutes so I'm so short of breath anyway so you can see that I'm gonna take this way to go to inside the Dover Castle. Hopefully you'll like my video. এখানে কার পার্কিং এরিয়া আছে। এটা হচ্ছে দি গ্রেট টাওয়ার, ডোভার ক্যাসল মেইন বিল্ডিং। ভিতরে চলেন। It's so cool, definitely cool. ওই যে সমুদ্র, এই যে ক্যাসেল।
Today, my friends, there's a tour that's going to start right over there about 11:30, which is right about now. So excuse me, feel free to join. Yes, right out there. You might even see the king himself today. Rumour has it he's about trying to find a successor for his kingdom. So right about there it is. Quite a different kind of tour, but you'll find out. I won't spoil it. Enjoy your day.
That's Sigla Tower with
Gathering, my friends. With the king, really. Well, be careful with him. He has something of a temper. Right, my friends. Someone tell me it's 11:30, and then we shall be ready. 2 minutes to go. Right, talk amongst yourselves. 2 minutes. Something will be happening in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Great extravaganza happening right here at Dover Castle. 1 minute. Something important happening right here at Dover Castle. 5 minutes. 4 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Something will be happening here. It will be wild. It will be brilliant. It will be outstanding. Prepare to be amazed. I don't know what's happening. It's nothing to do with me. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But I've heard it will be a tour de force, my friends. Well, then I dare say we're probably the only people here in the castle, aren't we? Where are you from, my friends? Ah, I see. Bienvenue. And in this time, we only speak French. In fact, I'm speaking French to you now because all the kings of England are basically French after the conquest. So we have French rulers here in this country. Je parle français, non? Oui, avec tout le monde. 1183. God save the king! Oh, come.
God save the king.
You've not visited before. It is customary that we have to cry out, God save the king. when
Yes,
anyone
of
does
course.
that. Should we give that another go?
Yes.
God save the king!
Yeah, God save the
Ah, that's
king!
more like it.
Yeah.
God save him indeed. For I've brought you here, as I say, because I've heard a little bit of gossip. I'm afraid, my friends, I have some terrible news for you.
Oh,
But the
no.
king, Henry II's eldest son, has died.
No way.
I know. Wipe that tear away from your eye, madam. The shock has come as a pain to all of us. We did not expect this to happen. His name was the young king, Henry, and he died in rebellion against his own father. And that means we now have an opening. We do not know who's going to follow him next. So he was called the young king because he was crowned king in his father's lifetime, so there'd be no dispute over who would inherit next. But now he's gone, who will it be next? Well, we have 3 potential candidates, 3 other brothers. Richard, Geoffrey and John. Who will be England's next king? Or shall I tell you my favourite? Quite so, yes. Oh, you're a lady of taste and quality, I can tell. Richard. You might know him as Le Bleu de Lion, the Lionheart. So he comes from... Sorry? Yes, us, well, none of the kings speak English. We only speak French here. Ever since the days of the Norman conquest, we only speak French. I'm speaking French to you now, because that is the language of culture, is it not? I have come from Aquitaine in the south of France, which happens to be part of Henry's lands, and that is where Richard hails from. And I've come here to plead his case. So, as I say, my name is Phantosme. I am a troubadour, a teller of stories, a singer of songs. And down in the rich, warm lands of Aquitaine, there we are, the cauldron of culture and civility. There, Richard runs a great court of the arts, and that is where I hail from. And I've heard that I'm not the only storyteller here today. I've been told that there's another one here, another famous storyteller called Marie de France. Some say she's the best storyteller in the business, although I don't think she's as good as me, really. But anyhow, no one knows who she is, for she writes her words anonymously. It could be anyone. You, man. Is it you? You said Marie de France. Is it you, man? No. Is it you? No. Well, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe we'll see her today. Well, anyhow, I'm going to go in to meet the king and present the case of Richard towards Henry II and say he should be the next king's heir. You want to come with me?
Yes.
Come along, my friends. I'll show you inside.
Thank you.
Come in, make yourselves at home. Come this way. There is a few steps up to go, but it's worth it once you're up there. Have we all prayed today?
Yes.
There is a visitor's chapel here, should anyone need to make prayer for their safe passage to Dover Castle. We must all pray 5 times a day, must we not?
Oh, we are awash with sin.
So once you make your prayer at the visitor's chapel, you may ascend the staircase here. And if you will ascend yourselves upon the wooden steps just there. It's a bit cooler in here. It's nice to about castles. In hot weather, they keep these places very cool. So why don't you assemble yourselves on the wooden steps there?
Wow.
'Tis a marvel, this place, is it not? Come in, my friends, assemble yourselves on the wooden steps there. Once you have made prayer, you'll safe arrival here at Dover. You assemble yourselves on the stairs just here. Has anyone been to Dover Castle before? This place as a hotel. They make their way from the continent to Canterbury, which has become the most popular pilgrimage site in Europe. And you know why? Since the death of the blessed St. Thomas. Do we all remember that crime in 1171? A terrible murder of the Archbishop in his own cathedral. So some say the king himself, Henry II, was responsible, although he denies it. Although he did famously utter the words when he fell out with his archbishop, "Who will rid me of that turbulent priest?" And so 4 knights heard those words. They slipped out the castle in Chinon, made their way to the Channel, crossed over, arrived at Hythe, made their way to Canterbury Cathedral, where the archbishop was giving evening vespers. And they said, "Where is Becket, the traitor?" And he said, "No traitor, but friend to the king." There the 4 knights took out the swords and they slaughtered the archbishop in his own cathedral. And we can remember how shocking a crime that was, can we not? It appalled all of Europe, so much so that they made him a saint within 3 years, which is like record time for making saints. And everyone thinks that the king may have done it. So he has had to atone for the death of Becket. People are flocking in their droves to pray at the shrine of St. Thomas in hope that miracles will happen. And so the king has built this as like a hotel for those pilgrims, so you can spend the night here. And he has also developed a chapel devoted to St. Thomas himself. So there you may go and make prayer to the blessed St. Thomas. In fact, I have a marvellous song that I've written about St. Thomas of Becket. Should you like to hear it? Well, I'm going to sing it anyway, whether you want it or not. And I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do it upstairs in the proper place for it. So
Okay.
come follow me this way, my friends. Follow me up here, and we will sing it in the King's Hall, I think. If any of you have any weapons on you, can you leave them in the armoury in there, please? on the way in? Which is when people bring their weapons in.
Wow.
So any swords, axes, daggers, whatever you've got, put your weapons in there, and then join me in here.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool. All these weapons. Wow. That's good.
Sit yourselves down, my friends. Sit yourselves down
Wow.
and look at the. Oh, hello there.
Making a lot of noise and disturbing the peace.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry, my lady Alice. We were hoping to use this room so I can tell my most excellent tale of the death of Thomas Becket in song.
Right. What are you, some kind of troubadour?
Yes, you can tell.
Do you know, the trouble with troubadours is they never know when to troubadour off.
I see, you're asking me to leave, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I will take that hint, that most subtle hint, Lady Alice, and perhaps I shall have to tell you this great 7-hour song another time. But God save you, my friends. God save you, Lady Alice.
Right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
There is no time like the present. I'm afraid the King has set us all on the most important task. Now, you will have heard the sad news that the King's eldest son, Henry the young King, has passed.
Fast, yeah.
That leaves the King with 3 potential heirs, Geoffrey, John and Richard. Now I understand each of them have agents working in the castle today, and the King wants to know who amongst them is faithful and who is a traitor. Now I am the King's half-sister, the Abbess of Shaftesbury, hence why I've been set on this important mission, but will you help me?
Yeah.
That was about a 3 out of 10. Will you help me?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Because if I put on my Lord King,
The Abbess.
Oh my God.
How fares your task?
we were just getting started.
Just getting started. Well, you've got to get on to it. I need to know which of my slimy, slippery, slithering sons can be most trusted. I will see you back here within the hour.
God save King!
Same thing.
Don't be late.
That doesn't give us much time. Right then, we need to find out what is going on with these agents of the King's sons. So, why don't we pretend to be on a sort of tour? Yes? Some of you have bags. You will pretend to be pilgrims on your way to Canterbury, enjoying the King's castle en route, but I need you to keep your eyes and ears open. Can you do that?
Yes.
You need to work on your responses. Can you do that?
Yes.
Lovely. Follow me this way.
Yeah.
This will be my flag. This way, the tour.
Yeah.
You young ones especially, keep looking around. The grown-ups will tend to be on the tour. Find evidence. Oh, you look like perfect. Keep coming close, 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 close. So this is the King's bedchamber. Very impressive, looking very rich and wealthy, isn't it? These very rich dyes, you see, you need an enormous amount of wealth to get them because they come from no closer than Afghanistan, particularly this blue here, the lapis. So you need to be able to pay your merchants to go out and
Sitting in on a secret conversation. If you want to be spies, you're going to have to be much better than that. What you need to do is use the tapestries. What else do you think tapestries are for? Or as I heard every word you were saying to each other, I heard their conversation as well. And you know what? I think they're all wrong. Geoffrey would be a terrible king. The lady speaking there was right. He has been pillaging monasteries. He's a weasel. Geoffrey is not the kind of man we can trust.
Excuse me. Suspicious man.
Nothing suspicious about me.
Right, if you don't like Geoffrey,
No, he.
who do you like?
Well.
Who do you want to be the next king?
Richard. It's got to be Richard, hasn't it? Richard is the best of all the sons. He's run an administration in Aquitaine. He's a great warrior. He's a great poet as well, a great artist. I mean, I adore Richard. He's marvellous.
Right. And what do you think of John?
John! Don't make me laugh. John! John would be a disaster. John would be a complete joke. Everyone hates John. I mean, John hates John. He's a terrible, terrible human being. If you let John be your king, then I dare say, first thing he would do is mess it up so much that you would lose all your territories in France. And, I know a funny thing about John. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, gather it. I'm going to gossip. Gather it. Gather it. Gather it. So, the thing about John is that because he's so hated, no one likes him, he's decided that he's going to pay people to say nice things about him to the king. And I saw him doing it earlier. He's found this horrid little low-life merchant. And he's got paying off this merchant to go and flatter his name to the king. In fact, I reckon he's still doing it. I saw him on the roof only a moment ago. Oh, I must say, all this gossip is just exhausting. I'm going to have to go and have a little nap somewhere.
Oh, the biggest
Sorry. This is 2 rotations. You can't go. Well done, boys. Keep together.
Oh.
Marvellous. You can feel the air. Come this way. Right, well done. What have we found? Climbing the stairs was a waste of time. Just to be sure, why don't you have a look over all of the walls? Check we're not missing anything on the ground. Any suspicious activity?
That is
Right, group, gather round my supplies. Well done. My group, gather in. You are on the tour of the Abbess of Shaftesbury. Gather in. It's not really a tour, is it? It's good. Right, did anyone recognize any of those gentlemen, men? No?
No.
Do you think you would recognise them if you saw them again?
Yeah.
All right, then keep it imprinted in your mind. We will go about the castle and see what else we can find.
Yeah.
We'll go down this time. It's much easier on the way down. Follow me.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
Let's go.
Very good. I was worried. I thought we were going to pick up others. Come on, Mr. Yellow.
Mr. Yellow?
Yeah.
Wow. Very tricky.
In our spying activities. I hadn't anticipated this morning, you know. I was just going to sing and write songs all day. Now I'm on a mission to enjoy. Do you find singing helps though?
Always.
No. My favourite thing to sing about is the weather.
Don't get me started on the weather.
Do you want to hear a medieval song about the weather? Merry it is while the summer lasts, then the wind of the bad weather comes.
Oh my God.
This is the dining hall.
Wow. The dance.
Mr. Yellow, to the front.
Wow.
Special task for you.
Whoa.
In fact, I have a special task for anyone under this head. This way for the tour.
They lost. Wow. The dining room.
Follow the flag. Right, small spice.
Oh, that's it. Here it is.
We'll see her. We won't see you. Come on. Search, search, search. Yes, so this is the dining hall. Very nice. It's where you'll come to eat your meals. The most important person sits in the middle, you see, then the next person on the right, then the left, and the right. Come in closer, I can't be saying this too loudly. The thing about John, he's a man of the people. He likes a drink and a laugh, and he's young and full of energy.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is, I don't know what we think about that. Hands up if you think that being young and liking a drink makes you a good king. Hands up if you think it makes you a bad king. All right, so we will put this in our bad evidence pile. Very good. Young spies, go and search that room in there. Don't touch too much, it's the toilet, so just see if you can find anything. Yes. Anyway, as I was saying,
Wow, that's a bed. That's a cool bed, man. Wow. Why this bed is so narrow? I don't have any. I have one question.
Yes.
Why this bed are so narrow? How they can sleep that time?
Well, I would imagine
Yeah.
for people like Henry VIII, he would have had a bigger bed made because he was a big man.
Okay.
But they were generally that size because they didn't sleep lying down flat. They
Okay.
would sleep, like a banana shape
Oh,
They would
like
sleep
a
sitting
side,
up.
side, yeah?
Yes. They
Okay.
used to sleep sitting up. And that was for...
But nowadays we were like big bed, you know, like double king
Well,
size.
now, yes, look what we have. We're very lucky.
But that time they can make the big bed as well. So I don't know.
They could have done if they
Yeah.
wanted. Maybe they ordered to size, but they used to put them together and move them around wherever they went.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been the servants.
Thank
the
you.
little bits.
Thank you so much for the information.
We've already found something in this room. Eagle-eyed youngster amongst us. Come in nice and close. Very good. Keep coming through.
Geoffrey is smart, wiser than John, more diplomatic than Richard. It would be the right king to lead us into the 13th century. He's a match for any European prince.
Interesting. Pro Geoffrey there. Right.
That's
all very
that's a good
confusing,
feedback,
isn't
I think.
Ugh. It's almost like all the agents are just leaving pieces of paper around. Right, well, retaining other people, so I'll do the touring. You'll notice that the beds, they look quite small. But they are for fully grown adults, in fact. Children, you are not important enough to get a bed, I'm afraid. They might look smaller because, of course, we all prefer to sleep sitting upright, propped up by cushions. Two reasons, really. One, when you're in a room with a big fire, many people find it easier to breathe, sleeping sitting up. And then there is, of course, the belief that if you sleep lying flat, the devil might confuse that you are dead and steal your soul.
Okay.
So for both physical and spiritual reasons, I advise you to sleep sitting upright. Of course, it is up to you whether you take my advice or not. Follow me.
Thank you for the information. It's really interesting.
Take a paper without waking. And close the door.
How you can sleep here?
Oh gosh!
That's very narrow.
Migrate right into the corner so others can pass. We don't want anyone hearing this. I hate England. I hate the weather. I want to stay in Aquitaine where the wine is nice. Hopefully I'll be made King of England so I can take all their money and use it to go on a nice jolly crusade. That'll show my stupid father, yours sincerely, Richard.
Oh no.
This might be the worst piece of evidence
Yeah.
yet. Wants to steal all England's money and then go and hurt some other people. Right. I think.
He's the first one need to be
You
eliminated.
think he's the worst of all three?
Exactly.
Well, that's what we need to find out. Very good. All right. Now, clearly, I have never done anything wrong in my life. But if I was to do something wrong, I would probably do it in the kitchens, where the nobility don't go, where the royals don't tend to go. That is the last place in the castle that we have not searched, but it might be a festering den of traitordom. So, should we go to the kitchens?
Yes,
Fine,
please.
this
Right, okay. You need to learn how to cook, you know. Lots of delicious food. This is very confusing. Which one is real? That is so cool. What is this? Oh. What is this? Oh. Oh, I saw that one. Let's go. Wow. That is a real kitchen. Oh. That's something. Wow. রাজার রান্নাঘর। Wow.
Follow your nose. Smell the lovely apple banners.
Wow.
Approximately 3 minutes.
Oh, that's the big. Wow. রান্নাঘরটা সেই রকম অস্থির রান্নাঘর। ভেজিটেবল মেড সবই আছে আর কি নাই।
What are you doing? Who are you?
I was just resting my eyes. Hello, friends. So many of you. My name is Nadir. Hello. I am a merchant. I know you. Hello there. And I know you and your hat as well. Yes. Now, I am a humble merchant travelling these lands. Yes. I'm a very good friend of Prince John. Yes. He told me this is a place to visit.
Right. Well, more importantly, what's that?
It's nothing. It's mine. It's nice and shiny. I found it. I'll have it.
I want it, please.
If you want this, you can buy it off me if you want.
I don't carry cash. I will sing you a song.
Absolutely not.
Fine, let's play you at your own game then. We will gamble you for it.
Gamble.
Yes.
All right.
We play a game and we win, we get it, and you can choose something.
All right. Now you're speaking my language. A game. Let us have a game. A game of.
Dice.
I would much rather prefer a game of skill rather than chance. You see. All right. Let's have it then. And now, if I win, I want that hat.
9.
Come now, be a sport. All right. He says no. Perhaps this hat. No, that hat. Come now, come. All right, make space here. All right, here we are. Come, my friend.
Fine. We will play with 2 perfectly ordinary, not tampered with at all.
Very nice,
dice.
yes.
You will have this one.
Very good.
You will have this one.
All right then, best of 3.
Yes.
Let's have it then.
I can't see. You'll have to tell us what it is.
That's 6.
6.
6. All right, go on, have another go.
What did you get? You need to say what.
I got a 1. All right. Very funny. All right.
1 and
5. 5.
Right. Listen, how about this? This time is the last one. Winner takes all. Go on.
Oh, 6.
All right. Well, here's your hat bag.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, enjoy
Give
yourself.
it here. Thank you. Goodbye.
Enjoy it. Have fun with that.
I will.
Now, I found it in.
I don't care where you found it, man. Maybe I do. Should I find out where you found it? It's too late now. I'm so excited by this. Right. Now, you, sir, you will help us with this. So it says use number 11. It's currently on number 21. Can you turn it to number 11? Very good. Now I will read you a letter. You need to find a letter on the outside circle and then tell me what is underneath. So the first one is C. So that will, oh no, you don't need to turn it, you keep it on number 11.
11. Keep it on 11.
Very good, then you just find C and tell me what the letter is underneath. S. Good. D. T. Alright. St. O. Step. K. A. Alright. Stia. V. L. Steal. Steal for me and you will be well rewarded. It doesn't matter if anyone gets usafarid. U. K. S. I. K. V. L. We've had that one. Double V, so LL, kill. O. E, and finally N. It doesn't matter if anyone gets killed along the way.
Ah.
So, all the best, Prince John. Prince John is paying people to steal for him, and it doesn't matter if anyone gets killed in the process. Does that sound like our future king should behave?
No, 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 no.
Right. Spies, we have done an excellent job. We need to take all of our evidence and present it to the king in the Great Hall at 12:30.
Yes.
In the meantime, I advise you go outside, get some fresh air, and try and compose yourself after all the dramatic things we have heard. Give yourselves a round of applause in the meantime.
Yeah, thank you so much. সেই একটা অবস্থা মানে এখানে মানে এই বেকারি আর কি বেকারি মানে বলতে ব্রেড ট্রেড বানাতে এখানে আর কি এই দেখছেন এখানে বেকারি এই যে so cool. That's a museum. So many things to do, but not possible to show you everything because it's very wow. That is so cool. So, Princess Diana. Oh, that's so good. That's so cool. Wow. সো আমি এখন দাঁড়িয়েছি ডোবার ক্যাসেলের ভিতরে একদম এন্ট্রান্সের পাশে দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এই যে এন্ট্রান্স এখান থেকে ঢুকতে হয় এটা সো কুল আই মিন সো এই হচ্ছে ডোবার ক্যাসেলের ভিতরের অবস্থা আশা করছি এই ডোবার ক্যাসেলের ভিডিও আপনার ভালো লাগছে তো এরপরে আরও একটা পাবো নিয়ে আসবো সেটা হচ্ছে ক্যান্টারবারি সিটি সেন্টার ভিজিট